This way. Aim this way. I lost. It's fine. I lost. Ghost killed the streamer. Might be gone again. Oh, am I gone again? What happened? News was stupid. Wait! Did my, like, is my, like, internet freaking out? It took me many years and many lost games to realize the backline does not actually matter all that much until the last minute of the game. Forgot Twitch has a Stream has crashed twice for me. Streams don't work. What do you mean? Are they having like an issue right now? I've been gone. I've been dealing with school. Because my school ramped up. The Eternal Squid. Twitch crashed my computer twice today? New badge. Welcome back. I didn't know that Twitch was having issues. Ooh, I do, however, hear that I am having a, audio mismatch. We're gonna fix really fast. The game might kind of pause and freak out for a sec. As we're getting it. Okay, we're good now. Which has been doing that. That's weird. How long has it been doing that? I forgot to change my fucking shirt again. We'll switch the shirt later. Battle time. We'll switch my shirt next round. I understand that I need like experience to like level up this shirt. But since I'm just getting back into things, I think I should be... Oh, I think my audio's off again. Oh, we're here. Oh, my audio is really off. Okay. Audio is gonna be disconnected. Never mind. Oh no, is that me? Is my internet just like... is my internet shitting out right now? Hold on. Let me check my connection. I'm gonna make sure that that's not me. Here's more about drip than winning. That's what Splatoon is for. No, it says that my internet's okay. Had the most amount of points and we only played for about 5 seconds. Okay, but you know what? It kicked me out of the game and you know what I can do? I can change my shirt. So I have two options. I can either use the yellow hoodie that I kind of am feeling, honestly, or I can use this hoodie here. Because this hoodie has Ninja Squid. So I don't know how many of you in the chat actually know anything about Splatoon. So Ninja Squid is basically... So, Ninja Squid, when you go down here, you start to swim, you don't, like, leave little splash marks. So it's harder for the enemy team to, like, see where you are. Unless they're following the little, like, tracks that you leave. Versus if you don't have that, when you swim, there's these little splash, kind of like you leave, like, a wave. You can tell exactly, like, what direction you're moving in. So that's the difference. The issue is that, so I have other shirts that have Ninja Squid, so I have, like, this one. But I want things with this stat here. So do you see the yellow stat? In like, there's like the pink, the yellow, yellow, and then the pink again. I want those yellow stats because I use rollers. And rollers take up a lot of ink, which I need a lot of to keep going so that I don't constantly have to keep dipping back down. This one, while it has Ninja Squid, those green ones on the end basically mean that I would, like, I can refill my ink tank faster, but I won't have a larger ink tank to begin with. So that's what these are. Those yellow icons there are Ink Saver. So it decreases the amount of ink consumed by main weapon. I really want to get like a Ninja Squid shirt that has a bunch of those on it so I can have them both. But I'm not that lucky. It looks like my best suited shirt for this loadout is probably one. I guess, because so this would give me 4 of those icons. So I have 2 Ink Sabers here, 2 Ink Sabers there. I've got 1 run speed here. I have opening gambit on this mask. This mask is, so it boosts my speed while moving for the first 30 seconds. And then I have that 1 ink recovery, and then I have another ink recovery here, along with 2 swim speeds and stealth jump. So it's the same. Stealth jump is kind of the same as Ninja Squid, only instead of specifically like, so if I die and go back into the game, I can jump to one of my teammates to help out. This makes it, if you jump without this, there's a marker that gets put on the ground and that the enemy team can see, and so they can just sit there and wait for you to hit the ground and then attack you and kill you again, so... So that's what stealth jump is for. Honestly, because I'm going to be doing mostly backline work anyway, I feel like I don't necessarily need to have Ninja Squid on, so... I wish I could use the matching yellow shoes, but they don't have any stats on them right now, and since I'm still getting back in the game, I don't want to be working on anything. But also, again, because I'm working in backline, I feel like I should be using a larger roller. Because the thing with the carbon roller is that it's really fast, and it can, like, one-shot, like, the enemy team. The problem is I have to be right up on them. This roller is slower, but it hits harder without me having to, like, be as close to people. But since I'm doing... It also has significantly larger range, so that's kind of... You see that really wide streak? The carbon's about, like, half of that. Or, like, maybe, like, 2/3 or something. It's a lot smaller. How have you been? I am tired. I'm very tired. I've been, like, overall, I'm okay. The workload for some of my classes has been a little bit more than I thought. Also, this roller has this fun thing here, which you don't get to see, I guess. I get to summon a storm cloud. Ooh, Gooby. I want to be over here. Fall asleep on stream. I am, like, honestly, I am terrified of doing that. I have had really late night streams that I have had, like, instances where I've been falling asleep in my chair. Especially when I first started out, because I didn't really, like, I had people that were like, hey, hang on, wait a little bit, and for things, and I'd be like, okay, and so I would, like, wait up a little bit longer. Or I wouldn't have, like, a lot of discipline when it comes... Ah! Excuse me. Not aiming. I had instances where it was like, especially if I would get a raid right when I was gonna leave, I would feel really bad, and so I wouldn't want to leave because of the raid, and so I'd stay up way longer than I needed to. Because when I first started streaming, I set a rule that I am not supposed to, unless it's like for a really specific circumstance, I am not supposed to stay up past midnight. My streams are supposed to end at midnight. No, not that! Shoot! Can I? That's my only teammate. We're just gonna go to the spawn. Go! Playing... Hey, how about you go away? Leave my team alone. Oh, Oh my god, I'm fucking blind. Those were stickers. I thought that was a person standing back there. Got you anyway. Didn't know that they have nukes. Yeah, there's I think Twister is technically one, but there's one that's just called Booyah Bomb, which is essentially just I'm gonna nuke the stage now, which is what this guy is doing right now. Just trying to like get them to back off a little bit, and they won't let me. Fine. I was honestly kind of expecting all of my games to go this way anyway, so it's like, we're fine. Oh, what are you wearing that stopped that? If I really wanted to just run over people, I would be using the dynamo roller, because that one is intended to be it's really high damage. It's just the problem with like the dynamo roller is that the dynamo roller is so slow. It's like it's so ungodly slow that it's almost like I don't even know how to describe it. I really don't like working with the dynamo roller. I do enjoy being fast. So, like, pull up the information. So, like, ink speed and handling is, like, the really fast stuff. This one's about the same-ish. They handle... This one's a little slower, but not by, like, a whole bunch. The dynamo, however, is this roller down here. Do you see the disparaging difference? They have really good range, but they are so slow. It's like a great sword. Yeah, it's essentially like the great sword of the rollers. Oh, Goo Gooby decided to stay with me. Goo Gooby gonna be nice? Yay, Goo Gooby is nice. You have to check. If you choose to stay in the match, oh, Goo Gooby's on the enemy team again. I think they were the arrow spray that was, like, destroying me last game. Let's actually go up here. Oh, we have purple ink this time. Oh, I can't paint on this. I wasted my time. I had no reason to be up here. The thing is, the dynamo roller is really good for, like, if you're trying to... Wait a minute. Why are we painting? We're squids, and I don't know. Because if you think about it a little bit harder than you should, it really doesn't make any sense, and just kind of has horrifying implications because they're squids, so, like, wouldn't this technically be their blood? Why are we squids? Toon has got some fucked up lore, let me tell you. Something about, like, the world being annihilated and, like, they ended up, like, evolving. MathPad videos? You don't even need to look at the MathPad videos. They just spell it straight out for you. The game doesn't even hide it. The game isn't even trying to, like, hide its, like, horrifying apocalyptic themes behind the funny splatting, like, squid game. They're horrible. It's horrifying. Normal squid's ink isn't even their blood. No, it's not, is it? It's just kind of like a evolutionary, because Squid War is eternal. Oh yeah, and they've got we're dragging racism into the mix too, because that was kind of the whole theme of the second game. Was it was the war between Octolings and squid racism. Yes, squid racism. Ooh. Backed up. Nope. Like if you like look into the if you look into the lore of Splatoon, it's honestly super fucked up. Like it's like almost horrifying how messed up the lore is, despite it looking so like child friendly. I didn't ask for casual racism in my Crayola scoot. Like, squid gentrification led to squid racism, which led to squid war. Yeah. The squid, I mean, technically speaking, there was sort of a squid beat, and the kids gotta learn somehow. We lost. Again. Gooby is just really good, apparently. I love their outfit, though. Like, I'm feeling with the pompadour, I am feeling Gooby's outfit. The trees are speaking squidways. No! The most racist game of all Crayola scoots. I had a friend, I'm trying to think. I think I had a friend who, did he? I have to ask now. I think I have a friend who owns Crayola Scoot, but I'm like now wondering like maybe if I'm wrong. Now I have to ask. Hold on. I don't actually know. I've asked my friend. We're gonna see what he says. But no, that was like kind of the main theme of the entire second game. Waking him up just to ask this question. Yeah, it's not. It's only 9 o'clock. He's not asleep. He might be at D&D though, so we'll see if we get an answer. That's a better question. He might actually be at D&D, so. No! How did you get the storm cloud already? It's only been like 5 minutes. Not even been 5 minutes. It's been like 30 seconds. Did you say squid's Helldiver reporting for duty? Or Squid Earth? I think if okay, it's been a long time since I played the main story for Splatoon 3. I'm pretty sure that like Splatoon 3's entire kind of like story was, or not story, but like all the lore stuff that they gave you for Splatoon 3 was like essentially telling you what happened to the humans. Like where'd the humans go? Over there, please. Thank you. Oh, I did not mean to come all this way. I didn't mean to come all the way in there, but it's fine. Not wait for the Xbox Ally so that I can play Helldivers. I don't have an Xbox. Mostly just because there's nothing on Xbox that I'm really super interested in that I can't play on other consoles. There's nothing that is like Xbox exclusive that I am interested in enough that like I feel the need to own one, you know? I don't know if that just like makes me boring or what, but like there's just nothing on Xbox that I'm like super interested in, you know? I saw you. Shoot. Didn't matter. Sony removed the region lock for all the consoles, so I feel as if we're getting close to full Xbox crossplay. I was having a discussion with a friend the other day about like Sony It had to do with that Silent Hill didn't have a New Game Plus. The PlayStation girl. No, I guess I had a PlayStation growing up. I had a PlayStation 1. But that was the only PlayStation that I owned. Because I was actually a Nintendo girly. I have owned every, with the exception of 2. Or I guess 3 now because you know, I have owned every, like, Nintendo handheld console. With the exception, I say handheld console, with the exception of I did not own a Wii U, I did not own a 2DS, and I don't have a Switch 2. So I grew up very much, oh my god, my friend does own Crayola Scoot. Anyway, I grew up in a Nintendo household. My brother had an Xbox, but I had all Nintendo. I stayed on Xbox because that's where my crew was. That's fine. I didn't play anything online. I played pretty much all I don't think I really played multiplayer games until I got into like college. Like I can't really remember ever playing like an online multiplayer game until I went to college. And by that point, I had, like, a fancy PC, you know? So, like, I didn't need a console, you know? Mostly because I play at work. I mean, work at work. Can you get up on this ledge? No! Fine. Storm cloud. Does it not let me up now? Was that not supposed to be up there? I know a guy who's trying to get every Wii U game ever made. There can't be like that many, right? I feel like the Wii U didn't have a very long like life cycle, so I feel like it can't be that hard. What's going to be hard is finding a lot of the more obscure games, I think, because the thing is that the Wii U had, like, a really short lifespan, so it's going to have, like, games on it that are going to be super obscure now, you know? I can do my job from home, but boss is a boomer who believes only the boss is allowed to. Seed. Ooh! Bitch. Have a rain cloud. You've ruined my perfect backline. Not need to, like, squid form up onto this platform. Can I go up on this platform, please? Thank you. Oh my god. I missed! No, I missed! Trying to get all the shovelware is gonna be tough. That's true. Because there's gonna be a lot of like reproduction games of the shovelware stuff that not everybody's gonna have, and he's gonna find a lot of repeats of like the same couple of shovelware games, but like not all of them are gonna show. I didn't even think about that. Do excuse me a moment. Oh, they waited for me. I don't remember how to... Oh, it's this button. What I really should have is I should really keep the special saber. I think I'm underestimating how much damage my roller does for this one anyway, because I feel like the other roller that I used to use, the other roller that I used the most when I played, was this one roller that kind of looks like a pen. I used that one a lot. And that one has decent damage. It's not like perfect or anything, because if you want the one that's gonna have the most amount of damage, that's gonna be a dynamo. But I don't want to use a dynamo. Because trust me, if you guys saw me using a dynamo, you would probably cry. Oh, what? My god, 2 of their teammates left. But why, though? They were winning. I didn't even see that. Surely they couldn't have been getting stomped that bad in the last part because I was dying all the time. Yeah, see, they won. Sucks to suck for those 2 guys that left, I guess. I work with old people who do not know what an HDMI is. Ugh. Ouch. Clutch it out, I guess. They were certainly trying. Okay, see, do you want to see what it would be like if I played with a dynamo? Because it's gonna be rough. Which dynamo should I use? Gold dynamo has, what does it have? I like the sprinkler. Sprinkler might help. Rollers. I only have 2? Oh no, I have 1 more. Point sensor, the sprinkler. We're just gonna use the regular dynamo. It's MVP with the dynamo. I won't, trust me. So, you saw how I was moving with the other one? Do you see this shit, Batman? It's so, I'm already, so you have to do this jump attack, right? You can do this jump attack with a roller. I'm pretty sure, I don't quote me on this because I don't actually know if that's true. This is the only roller that if you do that attack, you hit the ground before you actually throw the ink. She's a whole inkjet printer. She's a whole inkjet printer cartridge. It's the sniper. It does. So what it makes up for in its, like, with how slow it is, it's supposed to be, it's used for range. So where I was struggling with being able to reach the enemies last time, I'm so slow, was, do you see that? It's so slow. It makes up for when I can do this. You see how far that goes? Thank you for the follow! Welcome in! I don't like using the dynamo rollers. I use a lot of rollers, but dynamo is just the one I don't understand how to use. It's so slow. And this is 100% a me problem. This is not, I am not blaming the weapon for this because the weapon is intended to be used as more of like an aggressive push kind of weapon rather than what I am using it for, which is just to hang out back here and not help my team. Because I am painting the ground. Also, I haven't gone so long, I genuinely don't remember what this does. It doesn't do shit, it's gone now. I put it in a bad spot, I guess. How long have you been playing Splatoon? So, I took a huge break. I haven't been playing as long as you would think. I originally started playing before they did Splatoon 3. However, I started after Splatoon 2 had its final Splatfest. So that would have been 2021? 2020, maybe? Ish? And I played 3. I played 2 a lot. I really liked 2. I played it as much as I could, and then when 3 came out, I played it quite a bit as well. But I put it down for a while, and then I didn't like log in until Side Order ended up coming out, and then I had to put it down again because I'm a college student, and so I had other things I needed to do. I've been playing since the start of 2. Ooh, old school player in here. I am bad. You're gonna see some very bad plays in here. I have been out of the scene for several months now. Like that. I'm also using a weapon that I am not very good with. I did not give you permission to be in my backline. And so, like, Me badly using a dynamo is 100% not the dynamo's fault. It's me. I'm the problem. There we go. Go away. I don't know what this does. I don't know what this does, actually. Oh, shoot. I don't have this throwing system. The throwing system, for some reason, is... I really need to turn off that redeem. My throwing system for throwing things at me is currently down. I have to delete it and re-download the whole system and put all of my assets back into it because it's completely fucked over. I don't know what's wrong with it. I'm... Lost my game too. Oh no! Really fast. I'm gonna refund. I'm gonna do refunds really fast. We're gonna grab Ghost's refund, and I will refund yours as well for the throw. I'm also probably gonna need to... I think I can go into my settings and I can turn off. Hold on. Because that's like that. It's not fair to you guys. This... We are going to recent stuff. Ooh, I gotta go. Why they have it sorted like this? You guys are gonna have to hear aggressive clicking for a second. There we go. That one. Ghost, for whatever reason, yours wasn't here. You never actually, like... It says that you didn't redeem it at all. Like, I don't even have the redeem request. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I have a posture check. I have a posture check. And then I've got daily check-ins. I don't have anything else. Go into my settings really fast. Scammed. You were scammed because I literally can't even refund you your points. I'm really fast. We're turning off the... We're turning off the throwing redeem really fast, just while I don't have that system going right now. Okay. That should be off now, so now nobody's gonna be getting scammed by the GameStop now, I guess. No one is gonna be getting scammed by the throwing redeem anymore. Until I can get it actually fixed. Oh, my friend is on. Hold on. My friend is on, which means that I actually have to do something real fast. I have to turn off you guys' view. I'm pretty sure that I'm playing offline, which means that my friend cannot join me, and I don't want to give out all of my information. Yes, I am offline. And then I have a confession. I was the person working at GameStop who deleted your save in Animal Crossing. How could you do that to me? I was literally in tears. I was so upset. I was so upset I was in tears. Oh, congratulations! I've lost every game so far today, but I was fully expecting to. I am waiting on a friend. I'm waiting on a friend to come play with me. He's probably, honestly, you know, we'll probably have to go in for another game without him because He's probably also getting the 15-minute long spiel at the beginning of the game of going, hey, this is all this stuff we've added into the game. Do you, like, want to take a look at it? But I missed you. Aw, not to stop here. It's okay. I'm sorry. I've been gone. Redeems and purchases such as Twitch points and subs are not fully working. Good to know. So this is apparently the roller that I had. So see how it looks like a fountain pen? So this is the roller that I had the most amount of time in. Whether or not that means anything now, because I am so out of practice. I also don't play competitive Splatoon. There is one mode in Splatoon that I enjoy for competitive. I like Splat Zones, and that is the only game I like. And it's not because I'm like a snob. It's just because it's the only one that I'm like vaguely good at, because I use a roller, so I can just sit on the point and go like this the whole time of stay off my point. But that's neither here nor there. But I prefer staying in like the casual settings. All I know is that watching Summer play Splatoon prepared me for that Jeff Winter event. Rank game mode that sweats, or should I say squids? There is a ranked game mode for this game. I kind of avoid it if I can. I like playing Splat Zones, and if a friend of mine is willing to go into like competitive Splatoon with me, I'll like step into it, but I do not care enough about like my score. I know there are some people that like freak out about like their rankings and things like that. The highest I ever got in competitive Splatoon was like B, I think. I don't remember if it was like B or B plus or something, but I got into like B rank of competitive, and that's barely anything, because you start at C. You start at like C minus, and then you work up to, I think it's called X. I think it goes like C, B, A, S, X? I don't know. I know that X is the top, and those people are like the scariest people I've ever seen. Everyone was Jeff and you had to paint the map. Oh, so you were literally just playing Splatoon. When I was first starting out with Splatoon, the only thing I would do, I wouldn't even go near the enemy. I would just literally sit here in the back line and do this, because that's all I knew how to do. I picked up a different weapon to like force myself to learn to be more aggressive. And I have lost all of that. I remember I was doing good. I was learning to be more aggressive and not just stay in my backline the whole time, and all of that is gone now. I picked up one of the just like one of the spray gun. Oh, the air spray. I picked up, I think it was the air spray, because my friend was like, it's a good gun that you can use if you're like not super confident in your, not only in your aim, but also just kind of like if you want something a little bit easier to handle. So I used that for a little while to like kind of force myself to learn how to play more aggressively. And it did help, actually. It actually did help, because I was less nervous about walking up towards the enemies. And I was able to apply that like understanding to my roller play. But now, now that I've had 6 months, like 6 or 8 months where I haven't played, I have lost all of what I was really good at. That's what I should do. Maybe I should have been playing with the aerospray, so that way I could like relearn my ropes. No. Honestly, I'm just glad that I'm like actually getting my like jump shots at all. Like whether or not I'm like actually hitting anything is not the point. The fact that I'm able to do them again is honestly impressing me, because I figured I was going to be messing them up and trying to remember how to do the motion again. couldn't get to the little platform. Me sniping. I've had to snipe. I haven't had to snipe in like 2 years, and sending me picking me back up. I am not bad with like aim when it comes to using a mouse, with the exception of one thing. It depends on whether or not I'm playing with people, because I can snipe and aim at things all day really well. The issue is that as soon as you put real players into the mix, I no longer know what I'm doing. That was close. It was closer, because the difference between playing against computer AI and real players is that you can predict a computer, you cannot predict a person. And when it comes to like doing competitive matches online using a sniper rifle, I can't, like, it's a good way to. When you're playing against a computer, you can just sit where you are and memorize the like walking patterns, where they're going, what they're doing, how long they're going to stand still, where the smallest spots to be able to snipe things through are, where you're not going to get caught. Like you can sit there and you can plan. You can sit there and you can plan. You cannot do that with real people, because real people are doing the same thing you are, and they're going to be faster. They are going to be faster at it than you. And I don't have that reaction time. I can do it all day against computers. I cannot with real people. This game has sniper rifles, which I will not pick up a rifle in Splatoon ever, because I am playing with a controller. If I was playing with a mouse, that would maybe be different, but I am playing with a controller. And you want to talk bad aim? Bad aim with a controller. Back in the day, I was top 5 in my state for marksman rifles on Battlefield. Ooh! I've never been the top of anything in a game, honestly. Like that's I think I was vicious. I've never been the top of like anything in a video game. Oh wait, I have to. Forgot that I have to aim that. Pardon me. Army of 2, I was number 2 in the state. Wow. I am not that talented. Excuse me. I'm not a very, I don't play a whole lot of competitive games, I guess. I've never been the top of anything when it comes to games. I don't have high scores. I don't have competitive ranks. I have, like, nothing. I'm just me. I am a casual baby that just enjoys games. More of a cozy player. I like playing cozy games, and, like, when it comes to, like, online games like this, it's like, I don't mind. Ah! Oh, I got him. Okay. I know people that like throw controllers and break keyboards. Like I have a friend who broke the corner of his desk because he was like losing in a game. But like I can't afford that shit. Controllers are expensive enough, man. I am not looking to make it worse. You are not trapped. You are trapped down here with me. Yank. Me back in the day. Yeah, I have a friend that breaks shit all the time because of video games. Like, I don't have the money. I don't have the budget to break my things whenever I lose at games. So I basically I take the I try really, really, really hard not to get really competitive when it comes to games. One, just because I don't enjoy that feeling. It makes me upset whenever I do that, and so. Am I friend? Apparently someone on my friends list is here, but I don't know who. Oh, I think this was like a random person that I met once. I'm surprised they joined me. That's definitely not the person I thought I was waiting on. I love the TikToks where you can't break anything because it costs too much, so you stand there looking like an enemy villain. I try so hard not to be, like... I guess the only way to put it is I try so hard not to be, like, a toxic gamer. I'm not gonna yell and scream. I'm not gonna, like... I'm not gonna throw stuff. I'm not gonna break things. I just... One, it doesn't make me feel good to do that, and also I do not have the budget to do that. So, I always feel like whenever I play competitive games like this, I feel like people look at me play and they realize I'm not getting angry, I'm not doing anything that's like overly expressive or anything, and they think I'm like boring. Because I'm not doing that, because I know that there's a market out there for people that are just watching to watch people fail because they like to see how they react when they lose. I am not one of those people, just because I might go, oh, that sucks. Like, but I'm not gonna like. I'm not gonna scream and yell and break stuff. It's not my style. It never has been. Like I figured it honestly kind of disappoints my parents that I'm not one of the people that like jump up and down and scream whenever I'm like excited or anything, because like I remember, especially when I was like a kid, because like Christmas is like, oh my god, I got the thing that I want. I wouldn't really react at all, and we actually found out as I got older that there was a underlying mental condition for that, but because of that, which did explain a couple of things, but I feel like whenever I play stuff like this, I don't know, I feel like people think I'm boring because I'm not a very reactionary person when it comes to competitive games. I'll scream for a horror game, but that's because I'm getting frightened, not because I'm like angry. Hi. Have you seen the videos where it's like when you're on a losing streak and the Wi-Fi went out, but someone just broke it? I have not, but I can imagine what those look like. Ooh, okay. Head away. I'm gonna lose the ground. We're finally like winning a little bit, and I don't wanna. Oh no! I was trying to aim. Do it. I think my friend, the person on my friends list, I think, is carrying me right now. We won! I think that's the first. Is that the first one we won tonight? I think that was the first one we won tonight. Don't have like a peace sign to like match my squid, but yay, squid racism. No squid racism. I am gonna, if I'm using this roller, Because I want to kind of try to be a little bit more aggressive, maybe. Fist roller. As a saber die, I will inevitably die. Do that to... No, we'll use this for now. Use this for now to get my ninja squid thing. Power up, there we go. My other friends is also on randomly. Battle time. Salad. Oh my god, we are all oops, all rollers. We have three rollers and an end zapper, which actually I am so mad. One of my favorite guns is from Splatoon 2, and it was not carried over to Splatoon 3. It's not here. Like, not even just like the style of it, because there is an end zapper that looks like the one that I have. The problem is that it has a totally different kit. And so it doesn't play the same. So my favorite weapon in the entire game isn't in, or in the entire series is not here. Not in the entire series. Like my favorite like non-roller weapon is one that I can only use in Splatoon 2, and I'm like terrified to walk back into Splatoon 2 after all of this time. One, because I just don't know how many people actually still play Splatoon 2, but also just because I know how old online games get, where when the new game comes out, they're just gonna abandon it and it's gonna get taken over by like cheaters. Ooh. I wasn't trying to die too. Oh, that was my friend. Wait, my friend can go on the other team? Or is that... Maybe I'm just mistaken. That's just somebody that's been in games. I didn't happen to be in my games. But I swear to God, I thought I saw that name on my friends list earlier. And I went to go check to see if my friend was on. I'm just crazy. I'm probably just crazy. I mean, you have to be a little crazy to be able to chat as much as I can, but like... Down here? Are you kidding me? Why would you send a Booyah Bomb down here? Wait, oh, just to cover more area? It seems like a really weird spot to put one. You have to get up. Ow! I'm stuck. Oh, that just seems like a waste of a Booyah Bomb. Anyway. No! They're using a big swig. I don't know if that person... Huh. It doesn't matter. I don't think your friends can be put on the opposite team. From what I understand, anyway. Oh, there's my friend. Howdy! Come here. Your flat image can say hello. There you are. Oh, are we... Oh, bye. I don't know where... My friend is gone. We've been abandoned. Here. We're gonna follow my friend around. I find it really funny how they did the lobby system where it's just everybody's a hologram instead of like... Which, by the way, I didn't notice immediately, but apparently there's like this little projector up on the like the ceiling of the lobby room that you can see. We have Sprankle and Sprunkle on our team. I love the matching names. Ladies? Ladies, gentlemen, something and or anything in between. I guess I'll go up, because you two have got this, apparently. It's actually how I'm probably supposed to be playing. I'm just like... No! Somebody left on our team. I don't know who it was. Who left? It was Spronkle. Or, like, no, it was my friend. Who's on the other team. No, it was just, I had a rando on my team, I guess. I think. Oh, that was one of my friends. Who, I guess quit in the middle of the game? Oh, that's what my sub weapon is. I have a landmine. So this is like a, if somebody comes near it, it explodes. Down another one. If I remember what the button is, apparently. Now my friend's on my team. Let him go. Friend's gonna win the game for us. Watch. Watch. Friend's gonna win the game for us. The two of us together could probably be, like, complete menaces. I could switch over to an Aerospray and we could just be a pair of Aerospray people together to just harass the enemy. I could do that for, like, a little bit. It's not like I'm stuck in only. I guess I can change my weapon at any time. Oh, I got two! It's always that guy. I finally got them. They can no longer harass me for like 10 seconds. For like 10 more seconds, they can't harass me. Just from the back. That. I only swam to the back because I felt safer back there. We get. I think we won. Yeah. I forgot about the free bow. I got a couple of awards. I'm gonna switch to the Aerospray really fast. I'm gonna use the same one my friend is using. But because we're using... Actually, no. The loadout that I'm using is actually probably fine for that. Oh! My friend's not using an Aerospray. My friend's using something else. They're using the colors Splatter Shot, I think is what that one is. That was one of the ones that got added into the game after. Ooh, that was one of the guns that got added into the game after I was playing, so I don't I don't know its kit very well. Friend. No, I've been separated. I didn't know that it could match you against your friends. I thought it'd always put you on the same team as your friend. Put that in as far as I can. Probably be a little bit more aggressive with this, but I don't think I've seen that special before. That was Splashdown. I thought they didn't put Splashdown into 3. Did they add it in when I wasn't here? Same time. My dude. I haven't gotten to use my thing since the beginning. My special is wasting away. Oh. Yep, my friend got me. Lammer's Splatter Shot. Never mind, I was wrong. I am not familiar with that one. No. No, I'm being harassed. Oh, it was an end zap. What is the triple splashdown? I can't. I thought they didn't put splashdown into Top 3. Maybe people got so angry that it wasn't here that they finally put it in. Them, I think? Yeah. I do appreciate, the person on their team that is named Lana Del Gay. Love that for you, girl. Getting the experience booth. This says that I have like a... Oh, maybe my friend has one on? I didn't think you shared them, though. I can't ask for one, so... I guess my friend's using an experience, but I like both. Friend says maybe... Oh, my friend left. Maybe... My friend left me. I'm not cool enough for my friend. I don't think I have the gun that person was using. I can't check it anyway though because I'm matching, so I'm not allowed to. I'm getting a text from my friend saying he accidentally disconnected. Well, it's too late. He's gonna have to wait. Blueberry? The name of my computer. When they asked me, it's like, oh, set a name for your computer so she like can identify it on other on other devices. I named my computer Blueberry, and that is because it has this little blue light that like pulses. I am under the impression that the light color can be changed, but I just don't know how to do that. So it's always been blue and it will always be blue, I guess. But I don't know. I'm like pretty sure that the color on like the RGB on my light for my computer could probably be changed to like rainbow or like another color. I just am not totally clear on how to do that. My computer didn't exactly come with instructions on how to do that, so. Your guess is as good as mine. Really don't want to get overzealous by going back here, but I know how that ends. I'd rather stay kind of in the middle zone, like what that person's doing, because they got through. Woo! No. Oh, it was Blueberry. I feel like, okay, so the shirt, or like the gear that I'm using right now isn't like horrible, but I feel like I would benefit from having the power-up that like lets me, it's called Special Saver. So if like you die, you don't have to recharge your special move as much. You get to keep the charge you had. Oh, let's see. Maybe. Oh, not even a maybe. Yeah. The squid mask is creepy. Welcome back, traitor. Welcome back, you traitor. In this time. Why do I keep getting matched up against my friend? He's so good. He's so much better at this than me. Whoa, that could have been bad. I don't know what my... Oh, it's a spring. Got. I should not have gotten got. I also forgot to change my shirt to see if I had anything that had a special saber on, because I thought I did. I think I have something that's got 2 slots of special saber. I should really figure out where or what shirt that is so that I can, like, keep it. Excuse me, you there with the dualies, please leave. I did not turn around fast enough. Danger mean. No! That's what danger means. I found the definition of danger. And it was staring the reef shark in the face. Oh, the person with the dualies is like mad. Oh, I had a bomb I could have used. Oh, I don't know. Me. It was my team. My team won. Do you know why we won? It's because we had a good backline. Because we had a good backline, that's why we won. Keep getting matched against him because the game is saying that your chance, this is your chance to go even further beyond. Beyond what? My friend is better than me by like a really large margin. That guy, see that guy over there? Or I guess girl, because playing the girl. The person over there. You're better than me. You need to go Super Squid 3. I don't know how to do. What does that mean? You know what I am a little bit sad about? So you know how, like, when you're walking around in the ink, you can see it on the bottom of my shoes, right? You walk off, you leave, like, a couple of footsteps, right? I kind of wish the footsteps stayed. I kind of wish they, like, stayed. If I wanted to be a real pain in the ass, I would tell my friend he needs to play the card game with me. But I don't think either of us remember how to play. No! I don't want to play against them. The game is so cruel. I got him. Okay, so I like don't remember what that does, so I want to go find it so that I can see what it does. I think it gives a buff, but I don't know like what the buff is. No. Ah! No! I was doing so well! I was doing so good! I say as if my team is not actively losing. No, I got again. Thank you, Husky. Hold on. I'm trying to remember which one of the end zaps was the one I favored. Because they have different years, because they're based off of like different like Nintendo models. But I like don't remember which one was the one that I liked. I know it was the one that I know what its kit was, but I don't remember what its like color scheme was. It had Rain Cloud and it had Sprinkler, was its, like, stuff. Oh! Barely. Barely me. I got all gold medals. Thank you, Hockey. I was the top scorer. I got 5 specials. I killed 2 people. Or no, I died twice, and I killed 5 people. That's because I'm using a baby spurse water gun because the arrow spray is very easy to use. I finally got matched up with my friend. I think. Thought I saw him. Yep, he's over there. Yay! Come back and I can fill this stuff in later. I can come and fill this stuff in later, and most I really want to be able to have points count. Because you get to charge your specials, you play the game. Cover up surface that doesn't have ink, and or you're covering the other team's color. So if I grab too many or too much before or after I've already finished filling the special, then I'm going, ah! Run over. I'm wasting opportunity. They should have been able to see me jump. Stay alive. Stupid. I was walking under. Oh, they're using like a mini bow. I don't know what the benefit of like using the mini bows are. Sacrilegious business. I have a feeling I won. Yeah. There we go. We just had to get back into, like, this one. Now we're having much better matches. Also, I'm probably lying to you. It's probably because my friend is here to, babysit me. We're changing gear really fast. I am going to, I think, oh. Never mind. I was gonna sacrifice the stealth jump. Because I don't know if it's my shoes or if it's my, It is my shoes. I'm gonna switch out for these white shoes. Actually, wait, no, that's special builder, isn't it? You just beat your friend last match. Have more confidence. I don't know. I'm not very good at this. So this increases special gauge fill rate. Have that on the shirt as well. I kind of don't want to give up Ninja Squid, so I might actually... I think I'll keep the shirt that I have this. But it gets rid of my Ninja Squid, which is what I want. Unless I have a pair of shoes. I guess I could use these. And then I can keep... Sorry, I'm trying to formulate a plan in my head. I could do this, actually, and then I can kind of have best of both worlds. I'm not gonna have as much ink stored up. But that might be okay. Actually, as long as I'm not in a match. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna do experience boost. Because I have it. Now we're gonna grab my friend really fast. Phew! Pardon me. Excuse me. My friend, I think, got back to matches faster than I did. So we have 2 minutes. Thank you. Get 2 minutes to kind of, I guess, fart around in here. I can, I think, mess with my gear until then, so I can shoot. I don't know. I want to keep. You have a Switch 2? No, I don't. I don't intend to buy one. At least not for a very long time, at least until it either has a price drop or if, yeah, no, actually, until they have a price drop, I'm not buying one. Got my hands on one? Yeah, my friend did too. He traded in his old OLED for it. I have no intention of buying a Switch 2 in the near future. Mostly, one, because I don't have the money. I straight up do not have the money, and I will not for a while because I don't work. I'm a student. And there's just... I don't see the point in trading in my Switch 1 for a Switch 2 because everything that I... like... everything that I play currently or want to play can be played on the original. On Switch 1. I don't... Mario Kart World. I'm fine with my Mario Kart, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm boring or something. Should see how Scarlet and Violet runs on it. Eh. I'm also not paying 87 bucks for Mario Kart. Yeah, actually, I think Mario Kart's more. I'm pretty sure that Mario Kart's like 90. Especially if you get it. Maybe more if you're... Yeah, hold on. As long as we're waiting really fast. Mario Kart World. Shopping. It's 80. And Mario Kart is 80 according to Google. Did I get 90? Oh, it's because they said they were gonna like raise all the other prices to like or something. No, maybe it wasn't 90 was for physical copies. They were gonna start like running physical copies of games at 90 to kind of like force people to buy digital. So digital games were already getting like a price increase to like 70 or 80, and then physical games were gonna be like 90. was what they announced. I don't know if that's still true or like how many games are actually going to be at that 90 price point because there's not a lot of them out yet, I don't think. Mostly because that, and I also haven't been looking because I have no interest in paying $90 for a physical game because so I'm a collector. I'm a game collector. I cannot justify spending nearly $100 just for one game that is like Mario Kart, I guess. I like having physical games. One, because I enjoy knowing that I physically own a copy of that game and that the company cannot take it from me afterwards. But also because I like seeing my collection grow. I like seeing the stack of cases that I have on my shelves because it makes me happy. It brings me joy to see my collection growing. And so to be putting a $90 price tag on my hobby, that it hurts, you know? It makes me feel as if my hobby is being taken away from me. Because it's one thing, it's like $90 for like my friend's into like Warhammer, right? He can probably spend like $90 easy on like some of the miniatures and stuff. But the thing is that at least with the miniatures, he has something that he can hold on to at the end of the day. And I don't have that with games anymore at that price point. Having all Pokemon games made me so happy. Yeah. And like that's a great example. Like the next Pokemon game that they're gonna put out, it's gonna probably be 80 for a digital copy and then 90 for physical, right? So if I want to have both copies of Pokemon, I'm gonna have to wait until I usually do anyway, to wait until one of them goes secondhand so I can buy it at a slightly cheaper price. It's gonna be $180 to get 2 physical copies of Pokemon. And then they're doing like the game key card thing where like the game's not actually on the cartridge. You're just buying essentially like a little plastic thing to say that you have the game, and it functions like essentially telling the system you have permission to open the game, but the game's not on the cartridge. You download the game and then you have the cartridge to be able to tell the system, I want to play that game. Whereas cartridges are supposed to have the game completely on them. My hobby of collecting games already, it feels like it's becoming superficial because of digital gaming and how they're trying to make digital the only way to play. But then when you add in things like that, where even if you are buying a physical copy, the one that you get doesn't have what you bought on it, I'm paying $90 to tell my system I want to play this game. If I wanted to do that, I would just buy it digital. Which is what they want. That's why they're doing it. Is because they want people to look at that price tag and go, well, I can just buy it digital. Because it saves them money because they don't have to print as many physical games. Because they don't have to, because if they're just putting the card on, or the key on there, people are gonna be like, well, what's the point in buying it physical? I'll just buy it digital. So their overhead of being able to, like, making and printing and selling physical copies, they're not gonna have that as much of that overhead because they're not as many sales are gonna be in physical. Just means that you need to start playing Warhammer. I would probably be awful at Warhammer. I don't know. That's my 2 cents about the Switch 2. I have no interest in buying something, 1, that I can't afford, and 2, that I can that all of my games that I currently want to play work perfectly fine on the system that I have. And then I also don't enjoy feeling like my hobby's been undermined. And that I'm gonna be spending, like, especially because I stream. So that's the way the world's gonna go. I'm gonna have to start spending $90 on games because I'm not gonna have a choice. I gotta keep up somehow. I can't, it's a competitive thing. I have to be able to keep up with the times, and if I can't keep up with the times, I'm gonna get left behind eventually. How many of my team left? It's all dice rolling chance. It's hard to be bad at Warhammer. Is it? We need to start emulating old games like 10 times as much at this point. I like game emulations because it makes it easier to access games that I wouldn't have been able to access because of price points or because of like console restrictions. Like for Mystery Dungeon. We were playing Mystery Dungeon, right? I don't have a modded 3DS, or like a DS in general, just to be able to like stream off of my DS, right? So like emulation is how I would stream something like that, especially because I don't feel like having the Nintendo Ninja lawyers come after me for having a modded 3DS to be able to play. Even though emulation is gonna get you in just as much trouble, I feel like with Nintendo, they have a harder time. They don't prosecute as much with like emulations. They do, however, crack down on like modded consoles. They can have one. Just go full piracy to the point where they have to drop the prices because any good sense would. They're not going to. You know that. You know they're not going to do that. They would rather spend the lawyer's fees of like chasing down people that are breaking the rules than risk the margins. One problem, though, is that some games are so big they literally cannot be fit onto a physical cartridge, and I do not miss the days of having to pause the game to swap discs. So that's... The thing is, though, that it's not the 90s anymore. It's not the 90s anymore. We have technology. Like, it's not 1997 anymore where we're playing Final Fantasy VII and having to switch out the discs and everything. I don't think I can think of any modern game that doesn't fit onto current systems, or that doesn't fit onto current like storage cartridges, so like discs or game cartridges or things like that. The only examples I can think of like that are ones that are from like the early 2000s, the latest. We are not living in the past. That's like, I don't know. That's, I guess, just my little rant about it, I guess. I don't know. It's just, it makes me angry. It still happens. They just have to download the rest of the data that doesn't fit. There's a difference, though, between, like, having to download a little bit of extra data versus the entire game not being on the cartridge. I guess my opinion, I guess, stands as a company shouldn't be allowed to just essentially sell you a library pass for your own game. I should be allowed to own the game I buy. I'm not buying a permission slip, I'm buying a game. The new Switch 2 cartridges can only hold 64 gigabytes. Split Fiction on Switch 71 would be able to play it without, so they can brick it just as easy. I know, and I just... Multiple disk problems wouldn't happen if modern devs knew about file compression. That's another issue. If your game can't fit on the thing, guess what? I think there's this thing called file compression as well as optimization. Companies like Rockstar and whoever runs Call of Duty, whatever, Activision, I think, could learn a thing or two about that. We're not obsessed with graphical quality. Oh, I got cornered. Kinda. I could have run away, I guess, but... I'm trying to, like, distract them over there so that things like this don't happen. Oh, they're using, like, the chainsaw one. Got you. I might have died, but I got you. You cannot go and harass my team. Get him. I can't. The game is over. We lost. At least we didn't lose by like a ton. Which is odd because it kind of looked pretty bad. That game was much closer than it looked. I would switch back to my roller, but the problem is that if I keep getting matched up against my friend, I know I'm not gonna. I will definitely not win if I'm using my roller. Oh, my mother is texting me. Okay. I want smaller games with worse graphics that come out faster and cost less, and I am not kidding. I honestly don't care if like graphics take like a tank or anything, because like that doesn't necessarily bother me. Some of my favorite games do not look the best. They're a little chunky, a little crunchy, but like just because they look crunchy doesn't mean that they're not good games. I don't need like an 80-hour open world experience where everything looks as realistic as possible. But then again, I'm also not, I guess. I feel like my taste in games is like really weird, I suppose. Hi, Riker! I know. I'm trying not to have such long gaps between. It's not only does it make me feel bad, but it also like it annoys me because I know it annoys you. And like I know it annoys people when I'm like not around, but like it's just Are you enjoying Splatoon 3? I'm kind of a little mad because not at the game not at like because I've been losing or anything, but because it's like I am playing with a friend, right? My friend's on the other team. I don't know what it is. The game keeps like that's my friend right there on the screen. They keep getting put on the opposite team. I want to play with my friend, not against my friend. Like, girl, I want to play with. I'm playing a game to play with my friend, not against my friend. Shoot. That's some odd matchmaking. It's like every other game, or like I get matched up with my friend like once every like two or three games. It's like I'm here. What is the point of putting myself in a party? I guess we're not really in a party. We're in like a hop-in. Maybe that's why. Might be the new update they pushed out. I haven't logged into Splatoon 3 in a really long time, so I am not aware of what updates they've done. When I logged in, like 15 guns had been added to the game that I had never seen, and like... It's been a while. It's mainly for Switch 2. Oh. But I don't know why that would affect whether or not my friend ends up on my team or not. Unless they're doing it so it's like, oh, do you want to play with your friends? Go buy a Switch 2. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you paying for this online service where you should have been able to play with your friends? Go buy a Switch 2 and then maybe we'll talk. Don't talk bad about Nintendo. They'll brick your Switch. The thing is, the entire point of me, like, getting my degree, like, the degree that I'm going for is intended because I want to apply at Nintendo. so like I'm in this like camp of like I understand that I am not allowed to like say too much because I could jeopardize my job, my hopefully my future employment, but like at the same time. Personally, I've just accepted it by now, and it hasn't bothered me as much as I thought it would back then. I see what you mean, but at the same time, like because it's a hobby of mine is collecting games, not having the physical games, especially when game companies can just rip those games away from me at any time, just makes me really angry. Buy Switch. Nintendo says buy a Switch 2. Buy our $90 or buy our $90 games. Consume expensive product. We have been your friend. You love Nintendo. I know. I don't know. I guess maybe it's just me being bitter about losing my hobby. I guess. About watching my hobby slowly become inaccessible to me because I can't even pay for it as a college student without a job. I can no longer pay for my own hobby. And I'm being left behind, and then I'm watching my collection die because I'm not going to be able to continue letting my collection grow when that brings me joy. It makes me very upset. Or when the servers go down, the games won't be downloadable. It's that, but it's just like, I don't enjoy the idea of a company just being able to say, oh, did you spend a whole bunch of money on this game to be able to have a physical copy of it? Yeah, you can't, like, actually use that anymore, because guess what? That copy you bought, it didn't actually have the game on it. Sucks to suck, fuck you. Like, I don't agree with that business practice. Because I don't understand how it should be allowed for people to spend money thinking that they're buying a product. The game itself, they are buying a product, which is the game, only to not actually be buying the game. You are buying a permission slip to play the game. You're buying a permission slip to play the game, and then when Daddy says you can't have any more time on the game, they can just take it away from you and you'll never see it again. It's like a pacifier. Oh, sorry, kiddo. It's been 2 years now. You can't have that pacifier anymore because you're a big girl now and you can't have it. And then they take it away from you and you never see it again. You know? Like, that's kind of how it feels. And, like, yeah, in the long run, it's not going to kill me or anything to, I guess, end my collection where it is. It's just... I don't agree with the business practice, I guess, is the best way to put it. The only online store that gives you the game, at least for PCs, has been GOG, which is bizarre. Huh. Shout out GOG, shout out Steam. What is GOG? keeping games halfway affordable, right? Good old games. It's like Steam. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Good old games. Huh. I shouldn't make that. It's an online storefront. I've never heard of that. It's like Steam for every game abandoned by their devs. Interesting. So, like, what kinds of games can you find on it? Games being like abandoned by their devs just kind of like reminds me of like the lawsuit that is it Bungie? I think it's Bungie. It's whoever made the like Halo games. I think it's Bungie anyway. That is in court right now about some guy is like suing them over like copyright infringement or something, or like plagiarism for like stealing his ideas or something like that for like the game. But they can't prove they can't prove that the idea was in their game first or like originally theirs because they have I don't think it was because they like deleted the game or anything. It was because they had like patched the game so much over the years or something that they can't restore it to the edition that it was that's being sued over. I don't know if that was because that one I'm not totally like I'm not super versed on what's going on with that lawsuit. I don't know if that was because they had taken the game down and like taken it completely offline, and so they like can't prove it one way or another because they physically can't access the game. I knew it had something to do with the patch logs too. I feel like it was like a Halo game. It was like a Halo or Destiny or like one of those kinds of like something in space. I know it was in space. It was a space-themed shooter game. I recently got Raito for Switch 1 instead of Switch 2 because I refused to buy game key cards, and will do the same for Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remake. I thought that was already out. I thought that the HD remakes for those was already released. Is it not out yet? I also refuse to buy game key cards. But I thought for some reason I thought that Dragon Quest 1 was already out. Dragon Quest 3 is out, not 1 and 2. I thought it was, though. Maybe I saw something different. Or maybe I saw some, like, ad for it that was, like, a maybe I saw a pre-order ad and I'm getting mistaken. I probably saw a pre-order ad and am mistaken. Do you have a Switch 2? I don't. I'm refusing to buy one until the price drops. Till I can find one secondhand for significantly cheaper, or until the price drops, I'm not buying one. You do? Did you, like, trade in a bunch of stuff for it, or did you have to buy it, like, straight out? My friend traded in his Xbox and his, Switch OLED to be able to afford it. You bought it straight out? Yeah, my friend bought, he traded in his, like, Series X, and, he traded in his Series X and his, Switch OLED, and bought it. I think he ended up only having to spend, like, $50 or something for his. I think it's crazy that he had to turn in 2 of his consoles to afford one. I mainly upgraded because my OG Switch is like 8 years old and I am really showing its age struggle. Yeah. my very first. So this is, I'm on my second Switch. So this is my my second Switch that I ended up getting. So it's like a slightly newer one. I got. Then again, this is also, I say newer as if it's not already a couple of years old by this point now. But when I originally got my Switch in my first Switch in 2018, because I got it as a graduation present from my family when I graduated high school, and it was getting to the point where it wouldn't really hold a charge too well, but it also, whenever I would whenever I would turn on a game, after like 15 minutes, it sounded like a plane was taking off. It was like, it was running so hard that it sounded like a plane. Like a jet engine. Just trying to like keep the game on. It was like, it made me like sad. Like, it made me sad. And so I chose to trade it in for like a newer generation Switch so that I could, and this was before the OLED released. So I traded in for a newer generation Switch so that I could not have that problem anymore. And so that ended up, that's the Switch that I have currently, is the one that I got. I have to clean it out and replace the back plate. Ooh, I didn't see them there. Woohoo! Okay. I was totally not invading your space, guy. Oh, but I got you. I say abandoned by their devs, but it's more like very old or obscure games that are not available because their publishers went under, or the services they were being hosted on stopped carrying them. That is what Good Old Games is for. Oh. I think every single one of Nintendo games, literally, you can't play anymore because they were only available on the Wii Shop or only got released on the DS. Good Old Games should have stuff like that. I will have to check that out because that seems really interesting. I bet you could get some old Fire Emblem games. So it's almost like a replacement shop for game stores that are no longer available. Not Nintendo games specifically, because the ninjas would be on their ass, but games in a similar situation. Right. I'm pretty sure that you can get it on Steam, but like, it like makes me think of like the really old Sims games, like Sim 1. And think like the first Sims games and things like that. I'm pretty sure you can get those on Steam, but like I'm trying to think of like old examples. We had, oh my god, my family used to have we had a disc for it. We had 2 discs for it because we had to play them on desktops. Back in my day when computers used to be able to play PC games using the disk drive that they no longer come with. I don't remember. I think it was it on a floppy disk or was it on an actual disk? I think it was on an actual disk. But I don't remember if it was on a floppy disk or not. I don't remember. But because I know we had floppy disks around, but I don't remember if any of them actually had any games on them. We did have an Oregon Trail floppy disk, but that's a totally different game. This one, it was Unreal Tournament. We had Unreal Tournament, 2 copies of it. So we had one that would play on my dad's computer and my mom's computer. My brother and my dad would sit across the room. So my dad would be in one corner, my brother would be in the other, and they would play together. They wouldn't play online or anything. They would just play against each other. They would like LAN connect the computers together so they could play. So they could like fight each other. My brother was. This would have been back when I was like 5. It would have been back when I was like 5. I couldn't tell you which Unreal Tournament it was because I know there was multiples of them. But it had to be like a really super early 2000s version of it. I don't know which one that would have been. I just remember my brother really liked it, and that's kind of like what got him really excited when, because when my brother eventually hit the age of like being able to play Call of Duty, my brother wanted to play Call of Duty really bad. One, because his friends played Call of Duty, so of course he wanted to play it, but also because he remembered playing Unreal Tournament with my dad, and so he remembered really liking it, and he wanted to play games that were similar to it that were a little bit more modern. By that point, which would have been like 2013. I think my brother got his first Xbox for his... Oh god, maybe it was earlier than that. Maybe it was like 2011. I think he got it for his 13th birthday. He either got it for... I don't remember which birthday he got it for. It was either 13th or 15th. I think it was his 13th birthday. Maybe it was. It was somewhere between 13 and 15. Was when he got his Xbox 360. And he got to play Call of Duty for the first time. Oh, I saw you. Where are you? No! Oh, that person saved me. Thank you. No! I'm happy with the Switch 2. It's a very solid console and it runs like a dream. I've been really enjoying the game chat with a friend of mine. Figured out a way to get V2 models in as a camera, which is really sick. Plus the online for Switch 1 games and Switch 2 games. I don't necessarily have like an issue with the console itself. The console is not my problem. It's the business practices around like the games themselves that makes me angry. It's like the Switch was the Switch had a very long lifespan, which was so when they were like, yeah, we're gonna probably do a Switch 2, I was like, okay, like that didn't necessarily bother me. It was everything else after that became my issue. Oh! I got stomped. They have the Octoling amiibo, and you can tell because the only way to get the witch outfit is by having the Octoling amiibo. Specifically the female Octoling. I have Switch 2 footage of Pokemon Sword, Scarlet and Violet if you want to see. Sure. Ugh. My friend had to go do something, so I just get to stare at his Octoling here. Say hello to my friend, everyone. Agreed. I agree with that, Riker. I'm really hoping that they walk back some of the decisions, but like, really only time is gonna tell. Especially because I want to work for Nintendo someday, and I don't want to be like, I don't want to like go into the company that I want to work for being angry. Ouch. Yeah, it's just, I want to hope that they're either going to walk back some of the decisions or something will get better, because, like, I want to work at Nintendo someday, and so I don't want to go in already having, like, negative feelings, I guess, towards the company that, like, I want for. Exactly. Like, I'm not mad at game devs or anything. I'm mad with the corporate decisions that are being. I lost. Ow! I have no idea what the map's gonna look like. Maybe? Oh, never mind. Never mind, not even close. I have 11 more charges of my triple experience. Then I think I know what item I'm gonna use after. So I really like Ink Saber because I mostly use rollers. I'm just playing with Aerospray just for fun right now, but I mostly use rollers. So Ink Saber is kind of like my bread and butter, my pride and joy. And there's an item that I have that I can collect more like fragments of it to be able to like apply them onto like my favorite. I just have to I just have to finish out. I don't, because if I use it now, I'll lose the rest of my charges of this like triple experience thing, and the triple experience like items are significantly like more rare, so I don't want to waste the charges. I don't want to waste the charges of it. Because it'll like, I think it'll let you override them if you like really want to, but they'll like stop you and they'll be like, hey, just so you know, these don't carry over, so like, or these won't carry over if you choose to use this. Are you sure? You really sure about that? Woo! I thought they were the other way. I thought about playing side order tonight as well, like doing the DLC side like stuff. But before stream earlier this afternoon, I logged in to get all of my, like, make sure all my downloads and everything were like, okay. I went in and played around and realized that I am kind of ass. I am kind of what you could call complete, just ass, I don't know, complete dick, I don't know. I am really bad at this, and so when I went to play it, I had my behind handed to me. So I was like, maybe I should just stick to the regular gameplay for now. Get comfortable again, and then maybe I'll try side order. Oh no! I got shock yawning. Oh my god. It's not even that late yet. I feel like I've been having the shortest streams in existence recently, and it makes me feel bad. Because I've been so busy that I'm not here for a week, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna play a game, and then I start to, I'm like still getting back into it, and so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna play a game, and then after like 2 hours, I'm like, I am suddenly really tired. It also is not helping that my medication that I am on for my my ADHD is a like 12-hour, and so if I take it in the morning, I crash at a certain point. So like if I take it at like 11 o'clock in the morning, I hit a wall by 11 o'clock at night because my medication's worn off. But because I'm, oh, that one was close. It was a 0.2. Because I'm doing school, I wake up really early in the morning now. So my medication, I'm taking it earlier and it wears off earlier. Ugh. I at least want to play until I finish out my experience. My friend has left again. He's so mean. He shows up for like one thing. Oh. My friend says, my console is starting to get really hot and it's chugging and the battery keeps going down. I think I might have to hop off. Uh-oh, I hope it switches okay. It's just me then. Guess I am gonna be way up here. That's okay. His console's having issues. That's not his fault. I take back my statement of him being mean. He's not mean. He is having console issues. I saw that. Ooh, okay, hello. Javier and I had an issue. That's the first charger. No, that's not the first charger. I saw one earlier. I haven't run into very many chargers. I feel like I always run into chargers. I can't play chargers to save my life. I already can't aim to begin with. You want me to aim with a controller? Oh, shoot. I should not have been standing in his face. You want me to aim with a controller? Just no. I can only aim using like a mouse and keyboard. You want me to try to aim using a controller while there are people actively running at me? No, no, thank you. Oh my god, I totally forgot. Okay, I went to the store today. So I had a bad experience today. We found out that the milk in my fridge was expired. I unfortunately was the recipient of finding out that the milk in my fridge was expired because I decided to have a bowl of cereal for lunch today and regretted it. So I went to the store today. And when I got to the store, my store was running a sale. They had this great big, one of those big, like, cardboard, like buckets that they use to put, like, usually counted items in that they're just trying to get rid of. In that bucket was a ton of freezer pops. Like, the ones that are, like, all syrup. Like, they come in, like, the brightest colors you can think of, and they're all syrup. You have them when you're, like, when you're, like, little for, like, 4th of July and things like, and things like that. They had them 2 for $6. They had, like, bags of, like, I don't know, 30 of them per bag. They had them 2 for $6. So I bought 2. so I bought 2 of them. They are currently in my, I said syrup and now I want Waffle House. I bought 2 bags of them, and so now I have a, I have a bunch of, my family used to call them Otter Pops when I was a kid, I think. But the giant display said Freezer Pops. And I kind of want to go get one. We're gonna change back to a... There. Stick with this one. Yeah, they had them on sale. They had them on sale, and I was in a bad mood from eating cereal with spoiled milk, and so I got myself a little treat of 2 for $6 freezer pop bags. They are currently in my freezer. I got them around, like 1, I want to say. I got them around, like, 1. And it is now 11, so they should be frozen by now. Theoretically, they should be frozen. Problem is, I can't eat one and stream at the same time because I have to have my hands so that I can use my controller. Oh, I am not wearing my gear for my... I'm wearing the wrong... My tank's really low. Sounds like a what? Skill issue? Not a skill issue. I can't eat a freezer pop and stream at the same time and play at the same time. Thought you were safe. You were not. Gotcha. Sorry, guy. I was filling my ink and you haven't, and I knew somebody was gonna drop down. I knew someone was gonna drop down, which is why I stuck in the corner, and I was hoping they would. Man, now I really want to go get one of those popsicles. This isn't fair. The streamer demands a popsicle. I saw that. Do not think I didn't. Did they put me into like a baby match because they felt bad because I was popsicle regime? I want to go get a popsicle. I want to get a pair of scissors so I can chop open the top of it. Get a popsicle. They're downstairs. My popsicles are all downstairs. I thought I did better that round. I'm like thinking about it now and it's making me mad. It's making me upset. Also, I keep forgetting that I have a secondary. I have like a sub weapon. I can plant little landmines. I am completely forgetting that I can do that. Change my gear again. I have a oh, my medicine's wearing off. But I keep forgetting to change my gear because I have all of my ink saver stuff on my other gear. This sweater is more intended for my my aerospray. Actually, just the setup in general that I need better for my aerospray. Just in case. How someone go? No. Yeah, never mind. I can reach you up there. Oh, they got me. Oh no, they're breaking through. Did they win? Were they able to break through and win? I don't think so. We have both of those side areas. Okay. Oh, the little like peace signs with the like leg up is cute. The little emote. Oh, I forgot to do it again. Ugh. Somebody needs to remind me. Somebody is going to have to tell me in chat and remind me at the end of next match, change your gear. Or I'm going to never do it. Can I use this? Here, while we're waiting. Check out my locker. This is my locker. Never mind, nobody gets to see it. Battle time. My locker is of no importance to you. Another problem with like going against somebody that I know in this game is that they know what I'm bad at. They know where my weaknesses are of like, I'm not aggressive enough. I stick to my back line. I can't aim. And so like if he gets up in my face, he's gonna know all those weaknesses and I'm gonna lose. Oh, they're using the umbrella. God, I said something. Oh, that hit me. I just finished third in eliminate. What is an elimination race? I'm proud of you for finishing third, but I don't know what an elimination race is. Oh no. It's a 6-lap race in Mario Kart World where 4 racers get eliminated after every lap. So there's 24 racers in the game. So it's like a... I feel like a battle royale is like a bad way to put it, but it's like, kind of like a battle royale, I guess. Like last man... 4 slowest racers are leaving, I suppose. Okay. Now I'm on the same page with you. That's good, though. Gear? Gear! Thank you! That person finished side order. Thank you for reminding me. Oh, what'd I get? Respawn cooldown. Change gear. Okay. We're taking this one. We're taking... No, we're taking both of these. And this. We're good. Okay. We got what we needed. I have 4 ink saber slots. I've still got stealth jump, and I have like refill. I have two refills for 4 ink sabers. So now we can actually like run around for a long period of time. I could also switch to carbon instead, which is less ink because it doesn't have as much range. But I like having that like middle of the road option where like I have some range, but I'm also not like I have some range, but I'm also not gonna be like really super slow. Because that's the issue with the Dynamo, is that it's got amazing range. It's the sniper rifle of rollers. The problem is it's so goddamn slow that you can't you need to be really, really super strategic with how to use the Dynamo. So anybody that can, I think, is a wizard. Anybody that can use a Dynamo is a wizard to me. I was being followed. In all races, we literally race to the next track? What do you mean? So do they not, is it not like a track selection anymore? Exactly what I meant. Is there no track selection anymore? Or is it like, do they have, like, you pick the tracks and then there's like and then there's a, like, it loads you into somewhere else. And then you race to the other track and then it loads the track you're going to. I don't understand. Oh, shoot. No, I didn't see them around the corner. The storm is smoking me. They're using the same roller as me, and they're much better at it. In Grand Prix... Okay, hold on. I will read that in 10 seconds. Hold on. We lost. In Grand Prix, after the race is over, you race to the next track as part of the next race. Huh. Again. I didn't see. I blinked. I didn't get to see. I blinked. My god, I really want to stop yawning. Ugh. Back. Ugh. And drink some water. Self-care stuff between matches. Be as competitive as you want, but self-care is the way to go. Oh, I'm playing against most of the same people. Because the Storm, who beat me last time, is on the other team. I have to avenge myself. I have to make up for my poor performance. The only way to do that is to not stay up here in the backline. I fill this in and then I'm gonna head towards it. And fill this in. Bird, not. Stay still. Oh, I got him. I am not gonna say what his username is, but I got him. Get him. Thank you. I'm not gonna say that guy's username because it's inappropriate. Oh no. I've been run over. Help! I've been run over. I don't know. I really don't know. Me? Me! Say me as if I'm the only person on the team. But, like, my team! Purple team! We win. We have 4 more. I guess it just doesn't occur to me how long 20 matches is. 20 matches is a surprising amount of, like, time. For some reason, I thought it was, like, way longer than that. Or not way long. I thought it was, like, way shorter than that, because I guess in my head, the matches aren't as long as they are. The matches, I think, are 3... Are they 3 or 4 minutes? I think they're 3 minutes. They're, like, 3 minutes apiece. So if you have to do 3 minutes apiece 20 times... 3... 30, it's an hour. I think. It'd be like that's like an hour. That's assuming that you're not including your, like, matching time. It can be about a minute or so. So it can take you, like, an hour to an hour and a half to play 20 games. I'll let this guy... I'll go over here. Excuse me. Man. Get me down here. Trying to get my gauge built back up so that I can help out my team by getting people that are standing in front of our exit. But I also don't want to, like, get caught. Because if I do, I'm gonna lose it. Like that. I should have just stayed in place. I lost all my progress. So what if I used the contacts that had, like, the special, like, boost so it goes faster? I would lose a little bit of my tank space, but I could be of a little bit more of assistance. So if I used that item instead. Damn it. Oh, shoot. I'm tired. I'm losing my game sense. So I'm gonna switch out my mask to my contacts and see if that helps. Because I have a really long charge time. So if I do, instead of this mask, I'm gonna lose some of my tank space, but hopefully my hoodie... It's only 2 slots now, but, like, I guess I could have switched out the shoes. So I'm not really jumping to anybody, so, like, stealth jump doesn't really help me. hoping by increasing my charge time. Or not my charge time, by increasing like my charge gauge. I don't know. I'm like gathering it faster. So hopefully this should help. Give a little bit more assistance. I think if I can fill in this area, I should be able to start. I should be able to get another one by the time that I move up. Everybody else can keep busy. Connection is unstable. No! I think that was me. No! Oh, and the game's gonna, like, yell at me. It was my fault. It was not your fault, High Zero. The game's gonna yell at me now. Because it's gonna be like, oh, did you quit that match? Did you quit that match when you weren't supposed to quit that match? Guess what? You can, risk having your account banned by doing that. And it's like, I didn't mean to. God, my game might actually be reporting. Oh no, I think I broke the game. Well, I don't know if it kicked everybody out of the game or not, or if it made them keep going, but I really hope that they won. My game is crashed. I'm gonna tell my friend so that he'd get confused. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna get like the notice. I'm gonna get the little notice that's gonna be like, you should don't quit your matches, because if you do that too many times, we're gonna make you. Problem with. Oh, my whole internet is like exploding right now. Hold on. Hold on. I think like my whole internet might actually be like. Hang on. I might need to check my internet. Still live, which is good. Think I'm okay? Gonna kick me out. And it's gonna kick me out and send me back to City Center. We're going to try again. There's the team that I was just playing against. My friend over here. Nintendo heard you talking shit about the Switch too and decided to take action. Oh, the multiplayer mode apparently switched over in the middle of that anyway. I get to listen to the... Again. Oh, no, I don't. Tell us how you really feel. I'm mad. I already went on like an hour-long rant about that at this during the stream, and I don't want to do it again. I don't want this like whole stream to just be me complaining about the Switch 2. Well, I only had, like, give me the TLDR. I think it's a waste of money because I don't agree with the business practices of the company making it to where you can no longer own your games through game key cards. And when you have a perfectly working Switch that is not $450, I can't afford it anyway because I am not working because I am a student in college. So I have no intention to buy one. There's your TLDR. Well, okay, so I have 2 charges left, but if my internet's gonna act like that, I might just... I'll show my locker and then I think we'll head out because my internet seems to not be agreeing. Here's my locker. I decorated it myself. All my stickers and posters. And gear in here. And my favorite gears at the time that I decorated this, which would have been probably pretty early on into the game. What does make me really angry about my locker is that every time that I open this, I don't know what it is. So I have this big stack of shirts, right? These are all individual t-shirts that I've stacked up. Every single time that I open this locker, they have all shifted. So it either will be all one neat pile and then the bottom one is like halfway across, or they'll be in this like weird swoop, like what it's got going on here right now. And I don't know how to fix that. I don't know how to make it not do that. But yeah, here's my locker with all my little stickers, and I put all the photos of like the characters over here to the side as like a little mural of like, oh, look at my friends. I have like girls posters, and then I got you have a ghost? I have a ghost? This thing? Huh. I thought it was cute. But this was all like, oh, the ghost is moving all of my shirts. And apparently my crown, because my crown's not center, but I'm afraid if I pick it up, I'm gonna mess it up again. I got my little shirts up here. Got my goggles. I own pretty much every edition of the... So I don't know if I have like the newest one for when they updated it for... But I have the entire collection of the Splatoon manga. I have the whole series of the Splatoon manga up to Splatoon 3 because they're really slow on the updates in America for Splatoon 3. So there's only been a couple of them released, but I have the ones that I've been able to find for Splatoon 3, but I have all of 1 and 2 because originally they didn't seem like they were planning to continue the series on for like a little while, and then they like did a sudden announcement like, oh my god, look, Splatoon 3 is gonna be added into the manga series, hey look. And so they started the manga up again. But there's a couple of characters in the manga series that there's a reason why I have this jacket specifically and these goggles in here. It's not because I wear them consistently, it's because they are supposed to be representative of those 2 characters because I liked them. So I put those in here for fun, as manga references, even though no one's gonna know that other than me, and now the like 7 people that are in here. I've got my little romance novels up here. I've got a plushie, another sticker, and a little action figure, and then I've got my weapon stickers. Yeah, my locker. I decorated it myself. I think I spent like a while doing this. I think I remember taking like 2 hours to like plan out and put all of my stuff into my locker just to make it look nice, and I've never changed it. I haven't changed it since I put it together, like when the game first came out, when I finally unlocked like the larger locker. I put everything in here and I haven't touched it since. I didn't even know this was a thing. Yeah, actually, my friend's locker should be somewhere in the room. So, this little locker room, all of these lockers are different players that you have either played with recently or are showing up in your, like, town square thing. So, like, my friend who I was playing with, this is his locker here. I can't zoom in, unfortunately, unless I'm in the edit mode, and I can't in on the regular lockers, but this is my friend's locker here. One of my other friends would be in here, but he hasn't played in so long he didn't show up, I guess. But you can check out other people's stuff. So like these are different players that I've either run into or out in my like overworld lobby. Some people decorate them like really nice and neat, and then other people, like this one's like really super nice and pristine. And then there are other people that just throw a bunch of random stuff in there and like call it good. You can always tell which lockers are going to have the most amount of stuff because you can see the game trying to limit it. But yeah, you can check out people's decorated lockers for fun. This person doesn't even bother. Some people do some pretty neat stuff. You can see some cool, like, gear, or you can see other people's, like, little, like, this one's got a backpack in here. Like, I would put a backpack in my locker and if I had one. So, yeah, you can, this person's just got a tank. But yeah. That's what this is. That's my locker. My locker's nothing particularly special, but it's nice and neat, and it speaks to me. It's all nice and neat with my favorite items that are, some of which are references to characters, either because, like, I have stuff for, like, characters that are in the games, but then, like, the jacket and the goggles are, references for myself, and nobody else would get that other than me. But, yeah. I think we're gonna go ahead and head out for the night, though, because I don't know if my internet can handle anymore. I don't know who's on. See if anybody is on. Scarlett is on. Here. We're gonna raid into this in. Spelled her name right. She is playing Five Nights at Freddy's, and it is a mature audience, so do be those of you that either don't want to watch that or anything else, just be warned. We're gonna go ahead and head in there. We're gonna be mermaid raid, and I think that's about it. I'm not sure. I don't know. Okay. I hope you guys have a good night, good day, good morning, whatever it is for you. I will see you guys later, and I hope you guys treat Scarletto well. Night, guys!